Hello and welcome back to yet another off-season video. Today we're going to go down on how the new rules broke baseball. As we all know, the MLB implemented new rules this year and they drastically changed the game we know and love. The shorter, more action-packed games led to highest league-wide attendance in the last 5 years. This year we saw players like Ronald Acuna do things we haven't seen in years on the base paths and mash home runs en route to an MVP season, as we learned last night. Insane pitching seasons from Blake Snell and Garrett Cole stood out among the downturn in pitching and defense during this recent memory. This year was obviously an offensive, explosive year. It was also one of the best MLB regular seasons in recent history, and we will see what the commissioner's office may do about the randomness of the players increasing more in this new and expanded format. Games were about 25 minutes shorter than last year, and this was done without cutting out action moments but actually increasing them, surprisingly. The pitch clock was a huge win, but people are still scared about it because of the uptick in injuries when pitchers had less time between pitches. I think that the pitchers will adjust to that pretty quickly, and it shouldn't affect the young pitchers that are coming up through these systems and training with it. The pitch clock and bigger bases also led to a slight uptick in offense, as there were 0.6 more runs each game and a 10-point bump in batting average. On average, there was half a stolen base more each game, and the success rate jumped 5% as well. The hardest one to explain is the fact that there were 600 more home runs this year than last. Lastly, 12.7 billion minutes of baseball were streamed this year, which is 9% more than last year. World Series viewership was down, but that can be expected when two smaller market teams face off in the Fall Classic. I don't think there's any reason to read much into that in a year where there were the most people in stadiums watching at home and throughout the year than years past. This was an electric season of baseball, and we can't wait to dive into the hot stove this offseason and see what next season will be like. Thank you so much for watching.